One of the places you see all of this agenda that we've been talking about most clearly is actually the climate change scam, which I was very grateful to hear the President of the United States go on the floor of the UN General Assembly just very recently and say that this was the biggest con job in the history of humanity. If it's not the biggest con job, it's certainly right up there. But to just kind of give a brief overview of this, I've been studying for almost 20 years. I've been going to the UN climate conferences almost every year since I got out of journalism school. The hypothesis that they have rallied around is this idea that carbon dioxide, human emissions of CO2, which is literally the gas we exhale, everything we do produces CO2, that is somehow toxic pollution, and that if we submit to UN regulation on this pollution and taxation on this pollution, somehow the climate's going to be nicer, the weather's going to be better in 100 years, and the seas are going to be at the perfect level. From a scientific perspective, it is completely and totally asinine. It's totally discredited. They couldn't be more wrong. Their own predictions have failed time after time. But what you see is it's the perfect pretext, first of all, for globalism, because it's a global problem. The CO2 doesn't respect national borders. Second of all, it's the perfect pretext for totalitarianism, because if you submit to the idea that CO2 is pollution, everything you do now becomes a producer of pollution, and therefore everything you do needs to be under government control. Everything from your driving to your electricity usage to your transportation to your food choices, everything then comes under the micromanagement of the total state.